The big moment was when His Royal Highness read the speech from the throne on behalf of his brother, the King. The first session of the first Parliament of the new Dominion was royally opened, and afterwards, accompanied by the Governor-General and the Prime Minister, Mr. Senanayake, the Duke proceeded to the flagstaff. Here the Premier hoisted Ceylon's own lion flag. The Crown Colony was now a responsible, independent...
When the university produces globally employable graduates.
When the money robbed by the politicians and kept abroad are brought back to Sri Lanka.
When the elders can't afford free medication.
When the Consumer Protection Authority protects the consumer and not be intimidated by the companies.
When children wake up, not in hope, but in assurance of a brighter future.
When Sri Lanka is no longer a begging nation.
When the dollar is worth less than 100 rupees.
State-owned enterprises are profitable and not a burden on taxpayers.
When the country's political leaders do not protect the murderers and drug dealers and criminals.
When our mothers don't have to go abroad as servants to sustain our economy.
A day when the culprits who destroy our forests are not protected.
When the people who are escaping this country, who are lining up to come back to Sri Lanka.
When corporates don't corrupt the politicians by bribing to get business.
When the drug menace is eradicated from this country.
When merit is the only criteria for appointment and employment of diplomats and chairmen of state institutions.
When we stopped electing crooked fools to the House and the majority of the people become rational thinkers.
When women are safe to walk on the streets without being harassed.
When Sri Lanka becomes one of the top 20 non-corrupted countries in the world.
When Sri Lanka has a budget surplus.
When our trade unions are not politically manipulated.
When murders and suicides are not headline news.
When national transport is safe, modern and gives us value for money.
When the judiciary is independent and has the courage applied to rule of so that nobody is bothered.
When equal recognition and mutual respect is given to all languages and religions.
I wait for that day to celebrate independence.